honest, it might have been a nightmare to anyone who might care. But I could fly, so I stepped off the golden. Nobody cried, nobody even noticed. I saw them standing right there. Kinda thought they might care. I had a dream, I got everything I wanted. But when I wake up, I see you with me, and you say, as long as I'm here, no one can hurt you. Don't wanna lie here, but you can learn to. If I could change the way that you see yourself, you wouldn't wonder why they don't deserve you. I tried to scream, but my head was underwater. They called me weak, like I'm not just somebody's daughter. It could have been a nightmare, but it felt like they were right there. And it feels like yesterday, it was a year ago. But I don't wanna let anybody know, 'cause everybody wants something from me now, and I don't wanna let them down. I had a dream, I got everything I wanted. But when I wake up, I see you with me, and you say, as long as I'm here, no one can hurt you. Don't wanna lie here, but you can learn to. If I could change the way that you see yourself, wouldn't wonder why they don't deserve you. If I never then, I'd do it again. Would I do it again? If they knew if I said it would go straight to my head, what would they say instead? If I knew then, would I do it again? Would I do it again? If they knew if I said it would go straight to my head, what would they say instead? That was Everything I Wanted by Billie Eilish, and I played it straight from the charts of the Morristown MUJ. So take the link in the video description, download the free ukulele song sheet, grab your own ukulele, and you can play right along with this video. And if you'll be anywhere near Morristown, New Jersey, come out and play with us. In just a moment, I'll do a basic tutorial covering everything I just played. At the very end, I'll do a slow motion close-up play along that you might find helpful. But right now, if you like the video, please like the video with a thumbs up. If you want lots more, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want hundreds more free downloadable ukulele song sheets, each one with a link to its own free video tutorial and play along, just like this one, then check out our Dropbox and then come play with us. All right, now, I did a bunch of funky things in this song because it's a really funky song. If you're a beginner, you can just strum. You can, I would suggest doing a backbeat strum during the entire thing like this. You can do that. And that's most of the song right there. I had a dream, I got everything I wanted. That's it. You can do that the whole song. Now what do you think? Right? You can do that. Backbeat strum. I'm not pausing at all. I'm putting the emphasis on the second and fourth down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. What I did was, I thought, more closely reminiscent to what Billie Eilish and her band did. I wanted to hear You know, I wanted to hear the sort of voice that I heard the instruments playing, not just the chords. So I played it a little bit funkier. The arpeggio that I played at the start and in different places throughout the song. Here we go. I'm going to form this F sharp minor. I'm going to mess around on the A string though, right? I'm going to start with it up here. The entire thing is in tablature on the second page of the song sheet. So if you want to see exactly what I'm playing written out in tablature, that's on the second page. So I'm plucking all 4 strings. Okay, a different time. Sorry. It's like I've got 2 different rhythms. One is the 3 high strings. I am playing a low G ukulele. If you have a high G ukulele, you can play it exactly the same way, but this will sound less like a bass, right? I was trying to make this sound like the rhythm of the bass guitar. I was doing this through the whole thing, bass plucking, right? It'll sound less like the original if you have a high G, but it'll sound more like a ukulele. So there's good to that, that's for sure. So all right. So I've got one rhythm going with the G string. What is it? Right? That's my bass line rhythm. I'm just doing that with my thumb, and then the other 3 are all coming together. So sometimes they come at the same time as the bass line, and sometimes not. Now the only other thing I want to talk about here is that run. Right? Occasionally, right before the F sharp minor, that's what I wanted to hear. I want to hear and the way I'm doing that, my left hand, I'm doing all the plucking actually with my ring finger. Sorry. That's all my ring finger. That's what I'm doing. My right, that's my right hand. My left hand, I start out with F sharp minor, open, then I kind of flatten out my ring finger on my left hand, and then I use my pinky. Sorry. So, open, 2nd fret, 4th, 5th, and then I slide back down to the 4th to pluck all of them. That's it. And that is pretty much the first parts of the verses. But I will show you this. So I've got 2 versions of an F sharp minor, right? And then I slide up here to the E. E being, well, I don't know what the hardest chord in this song is, but you can think of your middle finger as the stability point here, because it's going to stay on that string and just slide up 2 frets. And the other fingers are going to kind of follow along and drop in around it to form that E, right? Okay, and then I'm going to go completely different. I'm going to bar the 1st fret. Sorry. That's what I'm doing. So I've got that C sharp minor. And yeah, that's a rough one. That's probably the hardest chord in the song. So I'm barring the 1st fret, and then I'm barring most of the 4th fret with my pinky. And the truth is, I only need this one string with my index, but I find that hard to do, arching this one while barring this one, so I just bar them both. I just squeeze tight on both of them. And then back to an F sharp minor. That's all of the verses. That is the whole of the verses. And then the chorus, similar, except that I have a 2nd position C sharp minor up there for drama. And you say, Oh, I forgot to say also. Okay, so second verse, I go to a different strum. It's a little bit funky. It's a light chucking strum, I called it, and the normal part of it is just. Generally speaking, it is, and if you're a beginner, you can just do it, you can just do like this. Right? I got no pauses at all, but the second down, it's like a backbeat, I'm doing with a chuck. A chuck is where my left hand, doesn't matter what my left hand does, it can be on the chords, right? But I put all my fingernails across the strings, and then I dampen the sound with my right hand, so you can't, so that all you hear is percussion, right? That's a chuck. The funky thing about this one is I want you to hear the chord changes, and they would come at the same time as that chuck would be. So I don't want to do I had a dream. See? I don't want to delay that. I want to, I had a dream. I got everything I wanted. Not what you think. So instead of doing the chuck there, I skip the chuck and I play every chord change through. So it's a chuck with a little bit of a funky rhythm. All right. The only other thing I have to say, oh yeah. So chord changes on that chorus. So I've got the F sharp minor, I'm sliding up to the E, but this time I am choosing to do a C sharp minor up here instead of this. And by the way, if you find this easier, you can just play this all the time. You with, okay, how's it go? And you say, as long as I'm here, no one can hurt you. That's a dramatic chord. It's a major chord that's like comes out of nowhere and it's like, oh, you're not minor anymore, you're major. The way that you... Now this would be a standard C sharp. I found it more dramatic because it's higher, and guess what? I think it's easier too up here. So the way that you see yourself, and then I go back down. They don't deserve you. And then I like this part, the verse 4. I tried to scream. This works especially good with the low G, right? So all I'm doing, got the F sharp minor. I'm using my two strongest and most coordinated fingers on the two low strings, right? Normally, I would have my fingers situated like this, but I'm gonna double pluck this G string. That's what I'm doing. I've got these two on the lowest, and then my thumb comes in and plucks the G. That's it. They call me weak, like I'm not just somebody started, could have been a nightmare. And it sounds especially good, I thought, in contrast with what you're doing in other places in the song. It goes way down, and then she almost whispers the song, and I think it sounds pretty awesome. Very, very dramatic song. Okay. The only other thing I'm going to say, the bridge and the outro is a steady backbeat strum. It's the same as I said you could do throughout the song. If you're a beginner and you just want to, you can do that the entire song. You could do that. It would lack some of the panache of changing it up, right? So even if you do things simpler than me, if you can change it up in different parts of the song, bring it way down in that fourth verse, right? Bring it up a little more in the chorus, then the song will have different parts, you know, that'll sound in different ways. But so that's what I did with the bridge and the outro. I did a backbeat strum. Okay, now I think I'm going to play it through. I'm going to play clear through the bridge, from the start through the bridge, because after that it's pretty much duplicated. I'm going to play from the intro through the bridge, slow motion, close up on both me hands, because you don't need to see me face, but both me hands, slow motion. 5, 6, 7. Play along if you will. And... to anyone who might care. Thought I could fly, so I stepped off the golden. Nobody cried, nobody even noticed I saw them standing right there. Oh, sorry, it's good enough. Kinda thought they might care. I had a dream, I got everything I wanted. But when I wake up I see you with me, and you say, as long as I'm here, no one can hurt you. They call me weak, like I'm not just somebody's daughter. It could have been a nightmare, but I felt like they were right there. And it feels like yesterday was a year ago, but I don't wanna let anybody know, 'cause everybody wants from me now, and I don't wanna let them down. That's it. See you Wednesday. Bye.